How to create an email marketing strategy to grow your business. Well, in this video, you guys are going to find out. I'm Ben and welcome to Social Genie. We're a digital marketing agency which specializes in helping people like you grow their brand and business through the power of digital marketing. In this video, we're going to be diving into email. But I know what you guys are thinking, email? Who checks email these days? And isn't email a really old-fashioned platform? Shouldn't you be talking about TikTok or something more interesting? Well, here's a few facts for you guys. So firstly, I would say you're correct in terms of age. Email is a very, very old medium. And the first marketing email was sent back in 1978, but this resulted in $13 million worth of sales. And the interesting fact is, email is today still one of the best performing marketing channels out there. According to one study by Costora, email accounted for 19.8% of all transactions, and this trailed only paid search, which of course you've got to pay for, and organic traffic, which of course you've usually got to create content for. And from my own personal experience working with a variety of clients across many different business sizes, I've noticed that email has been one of the highest performing, if not the highest performing medium to use. And roughly 60% of e-commerce, consumer goods and services, and retail companies are personalizing emails based on past purchases. So we're not talking about generic emails here, guys. We're talking about really personal emails, very specific, which speak directly to your customer. Okay, so what is email great for? Well, I mentioned it's great for conversions, but it's also great for nurturing leads. So if you've got some cold traffic, you've got some cold contacts, and you nurture them with a lot of valuable, informative campaigns, then over time, you will warm that traffic up, ready for conversion, or to even go back to your website. Email's also useful to boost brand awareness and keeps your brand top of mind for your customers. And as of 2020, email generated $36 for every dollar spent. So that is a fantastic ROI. Now, before I dive into my top 6 steps on creating an email marketing campaign, if you're new around here, feel free to join the marketing family by hitting that subscribe button and turning that notification bell on if you do want more tips, tricks, and hacks to help grow your brand and business. And with that being said, let's dive in. So kicking things off, step number 1 for creating an email marketing strategy is to deeply define and understand your audience. So the best way of doing this really is by creating what's called buyer personas. So a buyer persona is a caricature of your ideal buyer, your ideal customer. This could include demographics, including age, location, gender. It might also include interests, pain points, challenges, everything you need to know or everything you do know about your ideal customer or your potential customer. These are the people who usually convert best when you do a marketing campaign. And by understanding them, you can speak in terms of their language and attract more of those type of people. As the old marketing adage goes, if you try and market to everybody, you will market to nobody. Now, on to step number 2 is to establish your goals. What is the goal of this email marketing list and this email marketing campaign? Do you want to create an email marketing list and campaign to nurture leads? Do you want to create a campaign to generate conversions? Do you want to create a campaign for brand awareness? Or maybe all of those different factors are the reasons you want to create an email marketing campaign. However, you need to remember that each will require different emails, different automations, and different audience segmentation. And this brings me on to step number 3, which is to build your email list. So you might have an existing list of customers from your business, which you can use with their permission, of course. And also you may want to capture new emails. So you might create a pop-up on your website. You might have some type of free gift or download, which is a very popular way of getting email conversions. So for example, if you're working in the B2B industry, you could have an informative white paper as a PDF document, which people can download by simply putting in their email. This tends to convert really well with clients we've had in the past. For a consumer-based company, you could also have some type of infographic or some type of poster which somebody can download simply by putting in their email, and this can all be integrated into your website. You can also do email capture via an advertising campaign. So if you do a Facebook advertising campaign, you can have a lead capture form in there in order to generate leads for your email list, nurture that traffic, and then convert later. And this brings me on to step number 4, which is to choose your email campaign type. Now, I touched on this briefly earlier, but really there's a few different goals with your email campaign. This can be traffic generation, awareness, lead nurturing, and revenue generation via conversions. Now, to do this effectively, I recommend making your emails as personal as possible to each of the buyers or the prospects which you want to contact. For example, if it's a brand awareness email targeted at, let's say, cold traffic who've just signed up for your email list, but they're not really engaged with your brand that much, then you might want to provide them some really valuable content and help to solve their pain points. And this is when it comes to the importance of segmenting your email list. So let's say you then target a conversion traffic campaign against people that have opened, say, 3 of your past emails and they visited your website twice before. Then those type of people could be very warm prospects and ideal for a conversion email campaign. And this is where you maybe offer them a discount, a free trial, or something that really entices them to make the jump and purchase your product or service. On to step number 5 is to create a consistent email schedule. So I'm guessing you're not going to be doing this manually, so I recommend using an automation tool such as MailChimp. You can even use a platform such as HubSpot. Now, really what you need to do is find out the ideal amount of emails your audience wants to receive without them just coming across as spam. For some people, this might be daily. For some people, it might be weekly. For others, it might even be monthly. And sometimes sending a monthly email which is actually engaged with might be better than trying to send a daily email which no one actually reads and everybody just ignores. So that's something to really monitor. And also, I recommend having an exit survey for people who may opt out of your email list. So there will be those people that don't find your content engaging, or maybe they're just getting too many emails in their inbox and they just want to clean out their inbox. So they will click unsubscribe to your email list. And what you want to do is send them to an exit questionnaire where they can simply click the reason they unsubscribed. For example, it could be because they don't find the content valuable, or they're getting too many emails, or they're getting too many general emails. And really what you can do is calculate that data and work out, okay, what's the best strategy moving forward? And it might be moving to a different email sending cadence. Okay, on to step number 6 is to track your metrics and analytics. So really what you want to be tracking is how many people open the email, how many people actually click the call to action, how many people actually completely ignore the emails, how many people respond to certain types of content versus others. And you want to A/B test different email platforms, different email formats, different subject lines on your email, different creatives. You want to A/B test all this to find out the best performing email campaigns tailored to that specific audience. And this is a constant process, and really you want to align this with the metrics that you're trying to address. So this could be your click-through rate to your website, or this could be a conversion rate if you're trying to get conversions from the emails. All this is very useful information to calculate, record, and find patterns in order to improve and grow your business. Okay, that's today's video, guys. I hope you did find it valuable. If you're sitting there now and you're thinking, Ben, that sounds fantastic, but as a business, I'm really busy and we really need help with our email marketing campaign or any other aspect of our digital marketing. Well, if that sounds like you, then feel free to reach out to us. I will leave a link in the description below with our email and our website. Check us out, drop us an email, reach out to us, and we can put together a step-by-step digital marketing strategy for you, as we have done for many other clients all over the world. And if you did find this video valuable, feel free to give it a big thumbs up, helps out tremendously with the channel. If you haven't joined the family yet, feel free by hitting that subscribe button, turning that notification bell on. With that being said, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you all have an incredible day. I really do, from the bottom of my heart, and I'll see you in our next video. Keep growing.